The dream of my life to play this theater in the West End. A carpet that looks like Bill Cosby's sweater. Thanks for coming out. You seem as excited as I am, my friend. Seeing a genuine live DVD taping. Have you heard of DVDs? They used to be around. You can still find them in motorway services. I'll be down $8.99 right next to Thora Hurd. This is exciting. The kids did a great job on the backdrop. Thanks for coming out. Wondering to myself, how are you, my friend? You look very relaxed. You excited? Good, yeah, okay. What kind of people come out on a Sunday night? What kind of people come out at 9:15? Is it 9:15? I don't know, 9:30? Sorry, all right. Well, there's 15 minutes out of the way already. Just footage of you waiting outside going, what the fuck, you know what? I have a job. I have to go to work tomorrow. Yes, you do, don't you? What kind of people try to extract the last bit of fun out of a Sunday evening knowing full well tomorrow, I don't know why I'm looking at you, but you got that look of someone who's still pissed off about beta. Tomorrow you'll go back, you look like you work in some sort of cubicle somewhere, stacked over a big hunk of paper in an office with all the ambience of a fucking minicab pickup place. Some sheep herder's fucking boss with a comb over breathing down your neck. Am I right? Have I nailed it so far? You're damn right I have. Just play along and pretend I know what I'm talking about, all right? Crying out loud. Maybe I picked the wrong man. What do you do?
I'm a musician.
Oh, good for you. Good. Tune this son of a bitch, will you? Tune it. Just tune it. I'm making a DVD. I'm making a DVD. What do you play, my friend?
Ukulele.
Get the fuck out of here. That is not a musician. My son has a ukulele. He's 22 months old. Grow up, for fuck's sake. Look, see that? That's a big guitar. That's a big guitar. Is that too much for you? I opened for a ukulele orchestra on the fucking Isle of Wight. The island that fun forgot. A ukulele orchestra. And then they just stared at me. Any place in this country that begins with a W is going to be a shithole. That's what I've learned about this. Wolverhampton, Isle of Wight, Whitehaven, White. If it's white, it's shit. It's just, they just stared at me. They stared at me like I was an opening to a Starbucks or something. No fucking sense of humor. None. Just stared at me like, is this supposed to be funny? That ukulele orchestra rocked. What is this guy doing? And they just stared at me. Finally, I just said, you know, fuck you. Now I know why Jimi Hendrix just left this place and killed himself. Fuck you, good night. So I'm not going back to the Isle of Wight. But there are many, many places in Britain that are fantastic, that you probably played them all as a ukulele maestro, as the Hendrix of ukulele players.
I'm from Willesden.
From where?
Willesden.
Willesden. Sounds like a wonderful place. Are you a solo? You one of these guys who left a hardcore ukulele band and went off on your own?
Yeah, just subways and...
Subways? What kind of... You playing the subway? Jesus Christ. On a ukulele. You have to sit there in the subway. Someday, I might play the Isle of Wight, but today, I'm in a fucking subway underneath a park. All right. Anyway, to get back to my point, there you are at the World Ukulele office with a shitload of paperwork and 4-string chords and inversions, and your boss is breathing down your neck. This isn't going to work at all, is it? You. Give me a corporate ukulele. You, fella. Do you play the ukulele as well?
No, I don't.
What do you do?
I work for a local authority.
Local authority. Ooh. Yeah, I know. This guy's looking a whole lot better. This guy kind of knows what he does. You have no idea what you even do you? Paperwork. And tomorrow he'll be breathing down your neck, which gets me back to my original track of thought. Probably got one of those pictures on the wall that's skydivers holding hands, and underneath it says, teamwork. You think, fuck you, teamwork. You're a fat fucking boss, and I'm a council worker. It's all I can do to drag you into the coffee office and stick your head in the microwave and fry it, you prick. Fuck you. I hate my job. I hate my life. I never saw it coming to this. I'm going to go home and climb into a big corrugated vat of Rohypnol and dive under like Jim Morrison. Or I could go see a comedy show. And that is the importance of comedy there, my friend. Those Brits, you put up with shit. You put up with shit, and that's why I come here. People ask me all the time, Rich, why are you always going over to Britain to tell your jokes? What's wrong with Americans? They have a sense of humor. Yes, they do, but Brits are far more well-read. They have opinions. They're not afraid to talk to you about them. Americans have bumper stickers. See that difference? Opinion, bumper sticker. You can't argue with someone once they've committed to a bumper sticker. You know what I think about things, buddy? Why don't you just go out and look at the back of my car? That'll sum up everything you need to know about me. It's all in the back of my car. Read it! Oh, for fuck's sake. You're just walking around the car park going, I don't even know what his car looks like. Every car has a bumper sticker. Oh, maybe it's this one. Jesus is my airbag. Is that you? Jesus is... That's right, Jesus is my airbag, buddy. You got any more questions? Yeah, what about Moses? Is he your meat thermometer? Fuck yeah. I'm done talking to you. I try to explain. I can talk about anything going on in America. Obviously, you're aware of it. You know what's going on. Doesn't work the other way around. The questions I get asked about Britain. So, you're always telling jokes in Britain there, is? What they got that dry sense of humor, don't they? They're like dry, a very dry sense of humor. It's kind of like that. They like that Monty Python, Benny Hill type humor, don't they? Yes, yes, two forms of comedy, often interchangeable. Sketches and a policeman in a bucket chasing a naked woman. Yeah, who wouldn't get those confused? Yeah, that's what they love. Benny Hill, Monty Python, dry humor. It fucking rains all the time. They're an extremely moist audience, I think you'll find. And they happen to have a sense of humor. Possibly the best sense of humor in the world. Those are fighting words, Rich. See, you know it. There are some Irish in who think, oh, no, we have the best sense of humor, potato. Fair enough. The Irish have a fantastic sense of humor until somebody gets hurt, then it's not remotely funny to the Irish anymore. Whereas the Brits, if someone gets hurt in a joke, it's hilarious, isn't it? You love watching people in pain. You ever watch a guy in his garden step on a rake? That's great, is it? Fuck, that hurt. Shit. No, it didn't, but that proves my point. You thought it did, and you laughed, you sick bastards. I was doing a 4-city tour of Ireland, if such a thing exists. Consider a clapped-out fairy castle and a building site, a city. I was on my way to Limerick. Yeah, there you go. Wow, did I touch a nerve? Are you from Limerick?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna love this. Strap yourself in, it's not gonna be pretty. It was fine. It was fine. I'm on my way to Limerick. I'm reading the Irish Times. Irish Times, here's the headline. Cork man drowns. And I think that proves my point, because that's hilarious. How is that even physically possible, you would ask yourself? And you have to read the article on the off chance the guy's name was Bob, and it was. It's the best thing I've ever read in the paper. I don't know what was wrong with the Irish. I wasn't even in Cork when I pointed it out. I was in Limerick. And I just said, did anyone see this headline in the paper? Cork man drowns. Lonesome freight train whistles, just muttering amongst themselves. That's not funny. I think he's talking about Bob. Bob just drowned. Can you give it a week? When it comes through the other end, while you have to walk to the irradiated portal of doom, come out the other side. God knows if your testicles are glowing at that point, you have no clue. Put all your stuff back on like you've just been roofied and wander off into the fluorescent haze of duty-free. That's how we fight terror in America. And in the last 12 years, not a single shoe has exploded. So we're winning. We are winning.